All right. Today is the first upper body workout in 15 days. I just posted another video where I talked about everything, why I've missed 2 weeks worth of weightlifting workouts. So yeah, I have. I did a lower body day last week, just one, when I tried to get back to the routine, but ended up not getting to it. So yeah, anyway, 15 days ago was the last upper body workout. So today, basically, again, for the upper body, it's going to be a model workout of what anyone who's had a long gap between working out, meaning they haven't worked out in a while and want to get back to it, and what the principles are of what the first workout can look like. And also the, anyway, if you haven't worked out in a while, you can do something like this. For me, the exercises are going to be more or less similar. What some people can do who haven't worked out at all, or they have had the gap basically has been really long, meaning months and half a year longer, then maybe you should start with some machines. So it's more of a controlled workout. And anyway, for me, it's been 2 weeks. And I'm gonna still do a lot of free weights, but a lot of lower weights, meaning lighter weights. The weights are gonna be lighter. The rest periods, since the weights are lighter, I'm not gonna stretch them too long. I'm gonna keep them short, as I did with the heavier weights. But it's gonna be a shorter workout, more work constantly, and just lower weights. Lower than usual, because I mean the feeling and the stabilization of the weights, it's not going to be the same as it was 2 weeks ago when I was in my routine. So anyway, that's what it's going to look like. And the first exercise is going to be the dumbbell presses on the flat bench. I'm going to adjust the camera a little bit like this. Yes, it's gonna be like this. I'm gonna turn this around. Usually I start with 17 and a half kilo ones and raise the weight. If I do it in the morning, then I raise the weight by 5 kilos. If I do it during the day, it's usually 7.5 kilos. So 17, 25, 32 and a half, 40, and so on. But now, since I haven't for 2 weeks, I'm gonna start with the 10s. Oh, the girly belt. Girly pink belt. Something happened to my back. I think some cold air or something, and I had this really sharp pain this morning, and it hasn't gone away. So I'm wearing this pink belt, so it'll keep my lower back warm. Anyway. Anyway, I feel 20 years older. Just my body hurts almost everywhere when I don't work out now, that I haven't for 2 weeks, and I've been more sedentary. Anyway, getting back to it now. Ugh. I'm just gonna do a lot of volume today, meaning I'm just gonna see and feel how high I can go with the weights, and I'm gonna make the raising the weight only 2.5 kilos. So raise the weight really, increase the weight really slowly. So some liquid chalk, because I can already feel my palms getting sweaty, and it's gonna be more slippery. I love this stuff. Right, 12 and a halves. Yeah. It's funny, everything hurts. The shoulder hurts, the elbows are like, basically everything hurts. And the only reason why I'm filming this, I thought about whether I'm gonna film these workouts as I'm getting back to my routine and get everything going again, maybe start a week from now. But I felt like, fuck it, I'm gonna show everything. I'm gonna show myself being down in the trenches as I am right now, not feeling good and being smaller and weaker and everything hurting. And anyway, it's gonna be a reminder to myself also. And I think a lot of YouTube also, it's people either, they show the good things, whether it's really the good things or they fake that it's a good thing. So I'm just gonna show myself in a shitty situation today. A bad day. I mean, a bad day physically, the way I feel, just everything hurts. I hurt my lower back. As I'm lifting these weights, like my shoulder hurts, my elbows hurt, everything hurts. And the muscle memory or the stabilization of the weights, and it feels weird holding the weights and lifting the weights. So it's like, it's exactly what it feels like. It feels like I haven't worked out in a while and I need to just work everything back in again. So yeah, me with my pink belt suits. Actually, it suits the situation really well. I feel like, just say low testosterone at the moment, like a little bit pink. Yes, pink ribbon. Anyway, not at my full potential right now, but it can only, hopefully, nothing goes wrong, and then it can only go up from here. All right, that was 17 and a half. 20's next. I think I'm gonna feel a lot better tomorrow because I've lifted some weights. I'm gonna go to the sauna today after the workout and hopefully sweat some wimp bullets out, feeling like not as strong as you usually feel. So yeah, get those out with the sweat, with the workout, and it's gonna be a lot better tomorrow. So tomorrow is gonna be a lower body day. Same principles, lower weights, higher pace, and just get everything worked in again. Get everything oiled for the new season of the new streak. Yep. I did a nice long warm-up before I started lifting the weights, but the lower weights were like, the first set. Still, I could feel, like I said, my shoulder, especially this one a little bit also, and the elbows and everything hurt. But as the weights get heavier and everything gets lubricated and warmed up better with the increasing weights, then I'm actually, everything right now I felt with this set is starting to hurt a little bit less. So that's a good thing. Since the weights aren't heavy and I'm not exhausting myself and the nervous system too much, I don't need to keep the rest periods too long. I can just keep working. I think we're gonna go up to probably 30 kilos, so it's gonna be 10, 12, 15, 17, 20, 22, 25, 27, and 30, so 9 sets altogether. The first sets up to 20 kilos were 12 reps each. And now, starting from the 22s, they felt a little bit heavier, so I'm gonna start going lower with the reps, so I can keep the tempo up and just not exhaust basically my body too much. Just the idea or the goal of this workout is just to get back to the lifting a little bit. So yeah, not exhaust myself. The weights need to keep moving easily, and as the weights get heavier, in order to do it, to keep the weights moving easily and fast, is to lower the reps. All right, 25s. This one actually felt really good. Maybe as I was talking, maybe the rest was a little bit, not too long, but maybe a little bit longer than it was before the last one. Anyway, that's 25, 27 next. What else? Still, as I'm even doing this kind of warm-up workout to get back into the routine, I still, if you look at the range of motion, I still go really low. Even though the pace is high, I'm not performing the exercise super slow. The negative phase and everything, it's still, I still take it really low, pretty much as low as it goes. So the range of motion is still the same as it was. It pretty much just, this was 8 reps, so the last 2 before that were 10 reps. But as I feel the weight getting heavier, like the rep is gonna slow down, I'm gonna pretty much stop there in order not to be too sore tomorrow and not to skip the workouts or make them, the coming workouts, unpleasant because I'm so sore that I can't work out. So need to hold myself back in this first one in order to be able to perform the next ones better and just feel better and not sore. So that's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, that was 8 reps. I'm probably gonna do 8 reps with the 30s again. And that's gonna be the last one, last rep, last set. Ew. I think my lower back is starting to feel a little bit better also, because I'm warmed up, I'm sweating, I'm carrying heavier weights. I think it helps with the lower back, and also I have the hot patches on under this pink belt. So yeah, that was the last rep. I'm just not gonna waste any time. Just with light dumbbells, I'm gonna do some dumbbell flies. Just a nice stretch, and that's gonna be it for the chest. Ugh. With these ones, the shoulder really hurts. I can feel it. But that's quite all right. It's gonna hurt less in the next one. Just need to brace myself and keep the weights lower in this one, not to make the aches worse. The first set was 4 kilo dumbbells. This one was 6. The next is gonna be 8, and then 10, and see how I feel. If I'm gonna keep going up or stay there. Probably stay there. I think 10 is gonna be fine for today. Don't need to go that much higher than that. Ooh. Ew. All right, 10s. Oh yeah, the shoulders hurt. A little bit, nothing too bad. I know exactly the feeling. I mean, if you're watching and thinking, oh, your shoulders hurt, you shouldn't do the exercises. No, I know exactly the feeling. I've had it before. When I don't work out, they hurt exactly as they do at the moment. And when I start working out regularly again, I know how they feel. They don't hurt, basically. So that's my body, and that's how I know it works and how it feels during different periods and of working out and not. That's set number 4. I'm gonna drink some water now. Whew. All right, set number 5. Yeah, I'm gonna not climb any higher. I'm gonna stay at the 10 kilo ones. 5 and one more set. Turn the rotator a little bit. Stretch. It'll feel better. Ew. Yeah, it's getting warmed up. Starting to feel better. All right, last one. And then it's gonna be back, upper back. Ew. All right. The upper back is done. I'm gonna move it here. Do some chin-ups or lat pull. Yeah, pull-ups, whatever. All right. I'm gonna use this plyo box to get on and off. I like to use the upper one. Let's see if I, yes, the camera. Okay. I'm gonna start with one and start adding 1 rep with each set. I haven't done this in a while, and it hurts. It's weird, but it'll start feeling better with every set and every rep. So that was 1 rep. Now 2 reps. Actually, this stretch feels really good, both for the chest and for the shoulders. I'm gonna just stretch for a second. All right. Yeah. The elbow we did in jiu-jitsu. The last couple of weeks we did a lot of armbar escapes, so turning the hand and under tension, so that's, I don't know whether the inside part closer to the body is either it's the tennis elbow or it's the golfer's elbow. Either one, anyway, it hurts here, but the armbar thing is over now and it will probably start feeling better soon. I'm gonna do 2 more, I think. Not go to 3 at the moment, because shit, my shoulders and everything. I need to do a cycle of shoulder recovery with some peptides, BPC and TB 500, PPC 157 and TB 500. Yeah, the shoulders hurt. Basically everything hurts, so I need to do a cycle of BPC and TB. Whew. Yeah. Whew. because even before I came on this break in jiu-jitsu, when I let someone get to my back with their hooks in and everything, and when my arm was stretched up all the way like this, I remember my shoulders hurting even then. So a cycle of BPC and TB 500 is definitely called for to recover a little bit, because I haven't done it in a while. I've done it before quite a few times. It's helped me a lot to recover from all sorts of things, injuries. But yeah, it's probably been a year or a year and a half that I haven't used it. So it's a good time to recover some joint health again. Yeah, not that strong at the moment, but that's all right. I never actually been really good with the bodyweight stuff, even push-ups, pull-ups, everything, because I got a pretty heavy body because I'm tall. I got skinny arms for my tall body, so yeah, lifting my own body weight has always been a challenge. But I'll show you in the near future, I have something that I have planned to help me advance with my pull-up strength. So I'm not going to say what it is at the moment, but I'm going to show you in about 1 or 2 weeks from now. You're going to see it, what it is. All right, I'll do one more. All right, done with the pull-ups. I'm gonna adjust the camera angle a little bit. Let me see if it's good. Yes, should be good. I'm also going to adjust the ND a little bit, make it stronger so it's not as blown out, the highlights. All right, I'm actually going to use a really cool bar now for some lat pulls. Oh shit. Yeah, that's what I meant. The reason I said it just a second ago was because my biceps, strong pain here. Because the pull-ups, I mean, like I said, I'm heavy. I didn't do too many reps each set, but still, it was a heavy weight, and for the biceps, now they need to pay the price. Anyway, the camber bar. It's a really cool one. So I'm gonna hold them like this, like a hammer grip, and I'm gonna see what my lower back does. Now, I'm being maybe a little bit optimistic. We'll see. I'm not gonna lower myself, and the weight isn't that heavy either. So, yes, felt actually quite decent. I'm gonna keep the weight at this. I'm not gonna raise it by even 1 kilo, and yeah, this felt decent. Just the biceps, as I said, from the pull-ups are a little bit. All right, I'm gonna do, I don't know how many sets of pull-ups I did, maybe 5, 6. I'm gonna do 5 of these. All right, 2 sets done. And after I'm done with the back, then it's gonna be 4 exercises done. 2 for the chest, 2 for the back, which both work the, the presses for the chest work the tricep. This does the bicep. So I'm gonna maybe do some really, really light bicep and tricep work, maybe some lateral raises for the shoulders, and then I'm gonna call it an evening. I didn't start my timer, but let me see if I can see here how many minutes I've been recording. Okay, 31 minutes. So yeah, pretty decent. Maybe 40 minutes, everything combined. Not the warm up. Set number 3, 2 more. Yeah, the hot patches are coming off, the neck one and the lower back ones also. But after the workout, as I said, I'm gonna heat up the sauna and go lay there, listen to a good podcast, and enjoy my evening. Have some delicious water. That's what it's gonna look like, my Friday evening. Some good quality water from a glass bottle in a hot sauna, nice sunlight. What else can a man ask for? Not much. One more set. Nice and fast pace. Just to get everything moving and feel good doing it. I'm gonna take the bar back and then some isolating exercises for bicep, tricep, and lateral raises. All right, I'm gonna do everything here. Adjust the ND a little bit, make it brighter. Yes, looks good. All right, I'm gonna start with the lateral raises. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna move it this way a little bit. Just 2 kilo ones. Again, keep it light. All right, this one. And some quick buys and tries. I think that was set number 4. So I've done 4 sets of each, so 2 more of each. right, this is it for today. Let me see. Yes, oh shit, the hold on, direct sunlight. Let me just lean back against this heavy bag here. But anyway, that's the upper body workout for today. Like I said, I'm not gonna only show the good things, I'm gonna show the bad. Also, I'm gonna be back in a really good spot with my workouts and my stamina and strength and everything. But this will be a good reference point to come back to when everything is all right again. Maybe the channel will get a little bit bigger in time if I am able to be persistent with producing the videos for this channel and maybe some other videos also. And then when people say that whether it came easy or it's always been good, if it ever gets to that point, then I can send them back to look at this video, give them actually not a minute marker, just the whole video and the one before this where I talk about how shitty I've been feeling and everything hurting for the past 2 weeks. Then no, I need to keep my routine. I need to be disciplined to work out, to keep working, and not to just basically fall back and rest on the laurels, is it called? Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Just discipline and always just keep working. Not like I said, it happened when I was feeling really good. I thought I'd take a few days off, and I just fell from the cliff at that point, and the days kept going and things needed to get done, and it wasn't a priority anymore, the morning workout, like it was for the 2 months before this. So yeah, I need to keep it a priority. It will help make everything else better and more seamless with the energy and the motivation that I have if I get the morning workout done like I'm supposed to. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.